Millionaires! Hello, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, and anywhere else that this video is gonna appear on. Hello, everyone! How are you all doing? Hello, Josie. How nice of you to join. I was actually speaking to Josie. I'm gonna invite her on here. Josie, let me add you to it. By the way, comment below and say P1M, where millionaires are being created. I'm so
Hey, are we here? Wait, I'm gonna come back. Oh, I don't know if it's mine. It's me, isn't it? The problem. I don't know if you can. I cannot.
So there's a lot of overlap in every single person requirements to be able to get whatever they want to get to solve their problems. So what I'm trying to say is that as much as you are doing something that is genuine, powerful, individualized, like custom fit for whoever's your client, that the process in itself of the helping is not that different from one person to the next person. And why is that important to realize is because then once you master making a difference, you can make a difference to more people. And then you will start seeing that the money making and the growth of your business is not actually that hard. Does that make sense? And this is the part where people just get in their own heads constantly thinking that, oh, it's so difficult, I'll start tomorrow because it's so much. But it's actually not. Like, you can learn the skill of making a difference. You can learn the skill of effective communication, or in other words, sales, right? A lot of people have a negative connotation with sales, which is a pity, because I really, really, really love sales, and I think it's beautiful. The way how we defined it, hey, Wendy, Lynn, so nice to have you on here. The way how we defined it, and make sure to write this down if you haven't heard this before, is that selling obviously is surfing, but also selling is the spiritual activity of empowering another person to see their I forgot the actual exact words, but to see their better future and to move them towards it. Basically, that's what it is for me. So you're really empowering someone to be aware that their future is bright and that they can achieve whatever it is that they want to achieve. If you are in the health space, then you can help them in health. If you're in the wealth space, you can help people with wealth. If you're in the relationship space, you can help people with relationships. But to know and to see and to believe that that future is there, and then to move someone to it, inspire them to it. And so what I really, really, really respect is people that are professional in this game of sales and are really putting themselves out there because they care. Because let me tell you one thing, being a professional at it, being a professional in sales, which every entrepreneur is, because you're not gonna have your business if you're not making sales, then it's gonna dive down, or you're running a charity. But then you have to understand that you have to go and face sometimes some ups and downs and people rejecting you and all those different things, right? But what I really respect about it, and I hope you guys get it, is that it's also an act of care. Because I know I'm going to face rejection. I'm going to face people thinking that I'm silly and this and that and the other, right? But I care enough about people to go out there and empower you to see your better future and to move you towards it through sales. So the way how we also define sales is that really that you realize that you just have to care enough about people. You have to care enough about people to go out there and help them to get to their results. Care enough about people to make them aware that you shouldn't settle for less, that their best is the gain and that you deserve the best as well. And so that part, you can learn it. That part is actually already deeply ingrained in us, because we're all good at sales. We're just not good at accepting the money. That's the difficult part. And that's also being stigmatized by society. We are being imprinted that somehow money is bad and somehow we cannot ask for money and this and that and the other. No wonder people are stuck. No wonder many people are broke, and no wonder this situation isn't changing. And why the rich get richer and most people struggle to get by and have been struggling for a long time. And it doesn't have to be the case. You don't have to struggle. You don't have to be broke all the time. You can actually make that change. But then you have to question, what are the things in our minds? What are the thoughts that pop up? What is that fueled by? That's important to know. So, hey, Valerie, so nice to have you here. So a big important thing that you should probably want to do is ask yourself, really, like, who taught me this? The thoughts that you're thinking, who taught you this? Is it 100% true? Is it actually serving you? But long story short, the reason why I'm saying all of this is that the money-making part is actually not the hard part. The hard part is what do you do with that information? What do you do? What does your mind do whenever you're willing to move towards that future? And even with this life, like, I see the number go up and down, up and down, up and down. People watch certain bits of this life and then they jump out. Why? Because the mind is coming in. There's something else to do. There's something else that distracts you or draws you. And focus is important too. Are you able to focus? I'm saying a lot of things right now, and I hope it makes sense. I'm a little bit tired from the event, but the message that I really hope that this video makes land is that making a million is not the hard part. The skills required to care for others and to be resilient at it, so much so that you're changing lives and from the energy that you give, you receive energy back in the form of money, is actually a beautiful, beautiful act. And if you just allow yourself to be open to that, you allow yourself to ask strong questions about, are the beliefs that I have up to this point really my own, or is it just society, upbringing, school, things that pollute our minds in such a way that we stay stuck? Because you got to ask yourself the question, why are so many people struggling, and why are certain things being imprinted in the schooling system, on the news, on the things around us? Why is that so? And does it actually benefit you? It doesn't even matter why it is so, but does it benefit you? And my answer to that is that it doesn't. Too many people are too brilliant, but are not reaping the benefits of their brilliance, of their creativity, of their joy, of their innate powers. Because we're all being molded in a one-size-fits-all, and it produces a version of ourselves that is not even in alignment with ourselves anymore. And that's one side of the story. So people not being happy, people not being fulfilled, people being stressed, people being depressed, people feeling physically unfit because of it, is one side. But also financially, it's not benefiting us. So ask questions, serious questions. See, is the things that I'm thinking up to this point, is it actually serving me? Where do I get this from? And if I'm not actually certain that it serves me, if I'm not actually certain that it is really coming from me, but it's coming from somebody else, which a lot of our beliefs come from. It's not even from us, innate beliefs, but beliefs that were imprinted upon us for years, and therefore they're conditioned as if it is ours, but it's not. Then maybe it's time to make a change. So I'll leave you with that. I hope it was inspiring one way or another. If you're part of Project 1 Million in 1 Year, you know what I'm talking about, because we're doing that together. So yeah, if this video has been beneficial, please feel free to give it some love. Feel free to share it if you think it can benefit more people. And most importantly, implement it in your life. Become that millionaire, become that successful person, become that happy person, become that healthy person. Better yet, become all of the above, and spiritual, obviously. All right, that's it for me. I'm gonna go walk Goku, who's waiting for me patiently. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.